Oh my God.
Ethan
Carmen.
Winters, how dare you come into Mummy's boudoir uninvited? What a naughty, naughty boy. And now I expect you'll want me to come up with an appropriate punishment, wasting more of Mummy's time.
You look like a lesbian aunt of Eugene O'Neill's.
Thank you. I feel particularly seen with this character. The scene is like Mummy Dearest, but in like a horror video game franchise.
Yes. Well, give us the full look. Give us the full look.
Would you like to see it? Well, I did come all the way down here just for you. In my head, this character is much more like transatlantic accent or British than she is in the game. So this little number, dear readers.
This little ditty, yo.
This little number is a champagne satin gown. And this character is from Resident Evil Village, this game that came out this year. Her name is...
Yes, it's like the giant woman.
Yes, her name is Alcina Dimitrescu. And you know what? She's 8 feet tall and a glamorous vampire mom. And I said, frankly, why have I not played this character already?
Yeah, girl, like you're the same height. And you're a vampire. You're just not a mom.
I even put on shoes for this.
Oh my God, yo!
I haven't put on shoes. So the whole game is just her like crouching through doorways like, Ethan Winters, I'm coming for you. That's the whole game.
That's the whole game.
Yeah. And then the little Reddit boys are like simping for mommy. You know how they do.
Oh my God.
You
well, tell us about
do.
the look. Where'd you get it? How'd you find it? Where'd you find her?
I also like just acting tired in this, like, this corset is so very tight. I got this from an Etsy costumer. I don't remember the name offhand, so I'll have to put it in the description. But the bodice is a little bit tight, and that's actually coming from someone who is a longtime member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it's actually, it's quite, I won't turn around and show you because a lady doesn't like to reveal it all on the first date. But you can see the back of it like stretches a little bit because
really,
it's my rib cage is just a little bit bigger than the shell of the garment.
I mean, my rib cage, whenever I try on vintage clothes, I can never start the zipper because of my rib cage because it starts at the base of my rib. I can't do it. Like I just have a linebacker rib cage. Like I just cannot fit into vintage clothes.
Rib cages are the worst.
They are. Get them out of here. Cut it in post. Our ribs. Cut our ribs in post.
I think we should stop that. I think it's irresponsible. But girl, so then they came with the gloves, and then I got a little hat.
Nice.
They came with the gloves and the brooch because she has a little black rose brooch, which is again very on brand. Marketing was very pleased to learn of that detail.
Yes. And I like you said you have a little hat. Can we just go ahead in the chat? Can we define little hat? Because let me tell you, I'll show you a little hat. A little hat is like a mask that I'm about to put on my head as a fascinator. This is a little hat.
That is, it looks like a sort of retro nurse look.
Ooh, yes.
Hello, nurse. She's giving us very much the nurse Ratchet this Halloween.
Like 2021 Clara Barton vibes. Didn't get to tell my Clara Barton joke this week. It's back, baby.
It's back for the dish.
Back for the dish. We love to see it. Yeah, that's a little hat. That is not a little hat.
It is sensible though for this outfit. I feel like
well, in any season, really.
Yeah. There's a chill outside. I mean, we could have gone bigger, I think. So we reined it in for the dish. And I got this cigarette holder when I was going through Atlanta last weekend. There was this cute little store that I saw from down the way called Psycho Sisters, and it had like...
Oh, you talked about it last week, and you fell in love with it.
Yeah, so that's where I got this.
So, but it's a cigarette holder, and is there a fake cigarette on the end?
Yeah, it came with its own prop cigarette.
Oh, that's so nice. So you don't have to buy one.
I'll do like the influencers do. And tonight we're using lung cancer number 5.
Yes, we love a fake cigarette. Yeah. Oh my God, when I was a little girl, we would go up to my family's cottage in Canada, and we would all take pretzel rods. Remember like pretzel rods? And
I do.
Bite off a half and then put licorice in the bitten end and pretend we were smoking cigars for Border Patrol. And we were always like, they thought we were smoking. They thought we were smoking cigars, but we were white, so we would never stop, and they did not think we were smoking cigars. Anyways, a little bit of Brooke nostalgia you can know about my family.
Yeah, you know my life.
You know, girl. All right, so what are we dishing on tonight? We're dishing on this cupcake.
Well, tonight, girl, we're dishing on something very, very special. We have a special occasion to celebrate. It's somebody's birthday. Give it to us, girl. Bring in the cupcake.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, I'm so
you have to like block your face so that it can focus on the cupcake. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can see it. Hold on. Let's put on the dish cam. Let's get a little closer. There it is. Look at those whimsical like chocolate shavings. I love that. They're so cute.
It's from Daddy. Shouts Daddy.
Daddy got me a cupcake.
Sweets
on sweets.
Yes, you're celebrating, and in honor of celebrating my birthday, you ironed satin, which there's not many things I do.
It was very difficult.
How the fuck do you even iron satin?
Good question. With persistence and God prayers, I learned a lot about. So there are a lot of old women who have video tutorials on YouTube of how to iron. So look them up because it is a good thing to do to yourself.
Good thing to do to yourself and for yourself.
For yourself, to yourself, by yourself. So
all
know
the
how
prepositions.
The irons end in sort of a blade. They have a blade on the side and they end in a point. Well, those are actually tools that you can use to iron your garment. So you follow the point along the seam and it gives you a really nice, it flattens out the seam of something like satin that likes to bubble. And then if you have a lot of intricacies or gathering or bunching or ruching like in the bodice, you have to take and iron the steam blast setting if you don't have a garment steamer. But here's the issue. If you have a cheap little Rowenta, there's like, it'll spritz water on your clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And that can actually stain the satin, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're ironing very complicated sections of satin, you want to just blast it with steam and then maybe like massage it a little bit. That's how you do. The hardest part was the sleeves because I don't have a sleeve form. Like you can stick a sleeve-shaped piece of cardboard in there to iron it out.
Oh, yes.
I don't have one of those, so I just had to pull it out and hope there weren't any wrinkles on the underside and just like very gently go over it.
Well, we've all been on the edge of our seat, but I think you nailed it.
Thank you. It was, I'd do it again. To achieve the look, I'd do it again. The hardest thing was actually there's a tiny fan on the back of it. And
what?
I ironed it all out, and it's really hard to see in the light, but it is so hard to fold tiny little pleats in a satin fan and then iron them down.
My God, girl, you are so dedicated.
Whoever did the costume design for this character was a real costumier. That's all I can say.
Has it that character has gone so viral? Has anyone said what it is and where it came from?
I know what it is. I know why you want me, boys. You just want Mom to sit on you. You depraved, disobedient boys. I don't... To answer your real question, I have no idea where this character came from, but I think they just... I think it's sometimes when Mommy is scary. I think that was the archetype they were going for. And I really, everyone, including, it's funny to listen to interviews with the voice actress, and they're like, did you know that this was going to get so kinky? And she was like, no, I did not expect that. So. Well,
in true form, I have tried to destroy the cupcake by cutting it, but I'm going to eat it.
Oh, girl. Ambitious. But refined. It's the perfect mix. The perfect
Girl, there's so much frosting. So the first ingredient in this is cake.
Yeah.
It's just cake.
Just cake. That's all.
Just cake. Oh, it's very good. It's very good. I'm a huge chocolate person. So if you ever get anything for me and it's oh my God, I got a strawberry tort. I'm like, why? Why did you do that?
Why did you get a strawberry tort when you could have gotten ingredient 1, cake?
Fucking cake. I'm actually going to flip it over. Little known fact about Brooke Cardis. Not a huge fan of frosting.
Really?
So I'm going to eat the cake.
Oh, I love it. The more the better. Just slather it on. I love a good 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch of frosting. You know what I mean?
This
love
is
it.
huge. This is like 90% frosting. I'm also making a delicious mess, but it's my birthday. I don't care.
Hey, delicious.
And we celebrated this weekend with the Beef Ghost.
Oh, yes. That show was amazing. I should have worn this to the mausoleum. Don't you think?
Look at this little cleaver that Amber put on the bracelet.
I love that she made little charm bracelets. That is incredible.
I know. She's so delightfully charming.
She is charming, whimsical. I loved that there was a little like holographic sticker with the invite. If you don't know, Miss Amber Falter puts on a good comedy show. It's a party, it's a get together, it's an event, it's a revival. It's all wrapped into one delightful show.
It's like Amber puts on shows that are like comedy church.
Yeah, they feel very special and very ceremonial. Oh, so girl, how does it feel? How does it feel?
I'm so old, girl.
Well, you know what? I'm trying to lean into it. So here's what I think we should do, okay? Here's my theory about birthdays now.
Okay.
I'm just going to start dressing like this every day.
I mean, not even for your birthday, just every day.
Denise says happy birthday. Denise!
Denise! Good to see you this weekend, girl.
I told Denise when we saw her, what day was that? On Saturday or Friday? We saw Denise on Saturday, and we said, we look forward to seeing you in person and virtually on the dish. So she's back. Cheers to Denise.
Oh, that cupcake was so good. Cheers.
So what do you think, girl? I mean, our bodies are starting to shut down. I mean, we've talked about it before on this show, getting old. What are we going to do?
You know what it is? I was thinking about it for best and worst birthday memories. And man, I have some like doozies of birthday memories. And I'm covered in chocolate cake.
Get you a wet wipe. It's your birthday. Treat yourself.
Or just leave it. Or just be covered in chocolate cake like a rugrat.
Garcon.
Cut it in post.
Wet wipe. Look at that.
Oh man, that was
Look
so
at that
good.
polite dab.
There was like, I don't know, there were so many like birthday treats today. And I didn't want any of them. And then there was a chocolate cupcake in my face at 7 p.m. And I was like, I will take that. I will take that chocolate cupcake. Please and thank you.
You know what? Chocolate really does me in these days too.
So good. Yeah. So birthday memories, my God. Like, I think like this is the first year I really feel old. Like if I can be real with you for a minute. Like
I wish you would. You know we love candor on this show.
I am like, every year I'm like, age is just a number. And like, I'm a year older. I don't care. And for some reason this year, like the weight of it has hit me in a different way. And I'm like, oh my God, is it my internalized misogyny and sexism and women aren't old at 36? And I'm going through like all of this shit. And then I'm like, maybe I can just allow myself to feel my feelings about it.
Yeah.
But it is very different for me this year. And I don't know if it's like the second pandemic birthday. I don't know what it is, but it just feels different this year. I can't explain it.
Girl. Yeah, so my birthday's in March. We're Pisces to Scorpio, coast to coast.
Yeah.
On choppy waters.
Oh my God, I am surrounded by Pisces. I'm divorced from a Pisces. I've dated a million Pisces. I've lived with you. You're a Pisces.
You're lousy with them.
I am. I'm
You're
literally swimming in Pisces.
There's the thumbnail. My birthday in March felt a little different too, and I think it was because it's the second pandemic birthday. Like, I think I went through so many roller coaster emotions last year. It was like, first I was traumatized, then I was numb, then I was trying to push through it, and like, you know what? Fuck the pandemic. I'm gonna do everything that I want to. Yeah, it was a lot of that. Defiance, you know? And then what's on the other side of defiance? It's like there's nothing. Right. You know? Now it's like
the void.
Yeah, the void, l'appel du vide. I thought I was numb last year, and I'm like way more numb this year. So yeah, I've been my body just and I don't even think this is us being in our 30s. We're seasoned women. I think this is just because we're tired emotionally, physically, and now it's such a length of time that it's really hard to give myself the forgiveness to not get those 15 to-do items that I wanted to get done every single day. But it's tough.
I think it's like, it's weird because I'm like, I feel more sad, and then that also makes me frustrated.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, like I should be grateful and celebrate, and I'm just like, well, but I did have a really good time this weekend at Beef Ghost. And
I did too.
and seeing all my friends, and it was great. But I definitely am like, okay, like, for me, my weekends are also the time, like, I do comedy down here in South Florida, and I get to catch up on like family time and food and prep and things like that. Yeah. So, like, getting home Sunday night, it was just like, nah! You know what I mean? Like, it was just super fun, but I was just like, okay, I gotta like hit the ground running. So it's good. And I mean, I've gotten like really thoughtful messages and notes from everybody, and everybody's very sweet, but it does feel different this year. And I like, can't quite figure out why. I just can't,
Well, we love you, Birthdays are great because it's a time we're always so much kinder to our friends and to others than we are to ourselves. So it's a time to lavish you with kisses and hugs and pinch those cheeks.
I have to let Loth in. She's growling at me. She wants to come.
She hears Mummy. Mummy's here, Penelope. Mummy's here.
Hello. You want to come do the dish? Big girl. Oh, no, actually, she just wanted to get water. What a jerk.
Oh.
She was not interested in me at all. Do your Penny voice in that hat.
How impertinent. That's not the Penny voice. How impertinent. It's so hard. It's such a cognitive dissonance. So
I know with that look.
Hey you guys, I just I'm really free. My schedule's totally open, so if you want to do something, I'm available.
I'm pretty sure that's Penny Carol Channing. Mm-hmm. That was actually So when we lived together, we had a voice for Penny, and it's evolved, but I'll do my version. Okay, Mom, so it's Penny.
Penny.
And it's my birthday tomorrow as well, so pretty excited about that, guys. Okay.
I just
gonna go see my boyfriend, so pretty serious. So it's a bush outside.
It's a bush. We've been going steady.
Yeah, it's like a hedge, but pretty serious and pretty sexy, if you ask me, guys. So.
Oh, peonies.
Penny. When she's gone, which hopefully is not soon, but man, we are still gonna do that voice all the time. Everyone has that voices.
I thought you were gonna say when she's gone, we can really talk about her. As in, like when she
we can really talk trash.
Yeah.
Once Perry's gone, then the claws come out. Yes, okay. First of all, please comment if you have a pet voice that sounds anything like that or similar.
I never had a voice for Bunny. You know what? I think this costume is also the personification of Bunny. Like this doesn't this just look like how she would have been?
Totally. So for
there
those of you
goes the neighborhood.
Bunny was a black rabbit who used to eat all my kale stalks and live with Eileen.
Yeah, she loved kale. And she would definitely recycle the kale stalks for you because nobody wants to eat that.
No, nobody likes kale stalks. No one's like, finally, a bed of kale stalks.
Finally, the representation we've been looking for. So, girl, what are some birthday highlights, and then what are some birthday lowlights, like some real?
Oh my God! So one of the most hilarious birthdays. Ow! No! This is my ex, and they tried, and he's so trying to get in on the dish. No, you're fine. My ex tried to take us for massages and ended up taking us to a massage school where they hadn't trained at all. And they got a massage from a guy who misgendered them the whole time and told them that breast milk could cure cancer.
Oh my God, it just gets better and better.
I got a guy that individually leaned in and whispered and thanked every muscle on my body he touched.
Oh, I don't need all that. I would be like, sir. I would be like, sir,
and the massage
thank
was
you. I don't need all that.
This. It was just touching. It wasn't actual massage. Oh my God, it was so bad.
Yeah, you can talk to me and I'll pass the regards on,
right.
They're good with just a Christmas card. You don't have to get in their business all that.
It was the Latin of the muscles. So he'd lean in and be like, aren't you great, Leticia Dorsey? You're doing so good. It was so terrifying. And he said some weird shit about my tattoos. And then part of the package was you got to meet with an herbal doctor, and she just yelled at me and told me to eat more salads and that I was fat. And then we went to lunch.
What is an herbal doctor? That's very interesting.
It was just a doctor who prescribes herbs.
Like homeopathic kind of? Is that the vibe?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So she was like, eat more salads, you're overweight. And I was like, cool. I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Cool.
This is nice. And then the final gift for that year was a half a dozen wine glasses that had all broken in transit, and they hadn't double checked.
Oh no! So that literally is the worst birthday ever.
I mean, it was like hilarious. You have to laugh at the ridiculousness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just over and over, just like foible after foible.
Exactly. It was really entertaining. So, how about you? Most ridiculous birthday?
I actually have a massage story too.
Oh God!
As luck would have it, isn't that terrifying? I thought it'd be great. This is for my sister's birthday. So my sister lives in Anchorage. She's lived there for over 5 years. I think 7 now. 7 years. Good long time. Mm-hmm. Hey Anna, what up? I turned out fine. Look at me now. So anyway,
glad you went to Anchorage. This is what happens when you leave the mainland.
Mm-hmm. This is what we're doing down here. So we went to massages at the fire, ice. Everything's like a mixture of fire and ice themed up there. You know what I mean? The name's not important. I got her like this very nice massage package for her and for me. So like we were going to go together and get massages, and then a soak. I got us a very nice soak with like some Alaskan lavender bath salts. So we went in, and it was very nice. We were like really looking forward to the time. It was toward the end of us being there. So, I think we had one more day and then I was going to fly home. So we went to the spa, checked in. Of course, spas generally, they're very they're trying to get you relaxed and ready for the experience. So we put on our terry cloth robes, and we were like, okay, well, I'll see you after the massage. And then we went into the massage.
We didn't have any of these things, by the way. We didn't have terry cloth robes, water, music, nothing. Sorry, keep going. I just took my clothes off in a room.
Pan flute music.
No, none of it.
Did they at least give you a locker? Like, where did you put your clothes?
No, we put them in a corner, and they didn't give us water, and we did the math, and it had been over 2 hours. Keep going.
Oh my God. Was it actually a dungeon? I'm like, where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah. So we went into our individual massage rooms, and that's when it hit me, Brooke. Neither me nor my sister likes to be touched by strangers.
Whose idea was the massage?
It was mine. It was definitely mine. I thought it was going to be great. I was like, hey, because we've never done it before, and it took me until that very moment to remember why we've never done it before. So
was she also excited? Was she also excited about it?
Because my sister is, she knows what she likes and what she's very definite about her likes and dislikes, but she's also willing to try something new. As am I generally, but being touched by strangers is kind of I don't like that, you know? So this woman was giving me a massage, and she was very, very nice and gentle, and she was very soft. I feel like she could sense the tension because she was very soft spoken the whole time. And by I think the last quarter of it or so, she asked if I wanted something else, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm fine, thank you." I couldn't keep it together anymore. And then
right,
as if that wasn't weird enough, I had asked for us to have a soak, a sister soak, Sister Act 3, sister soak. And so we got into this giant tub and just
together?
And we were just nude in a tub together. I don't think it was what I envisioned for the experience. So literally I was like, so how was your massage? And we're naked in a tub next to each other. And she was like, oh, it was great. He was very engaged with local policy. So I was talking to him about the bills I was working on. And I was like, of course.
Oh my God.
So I was so worried about my sister the whole time I was doing my massage. I was like, she's going to hate this. It's going to be so uncomfortable. She's going to pretend that she liked it. And then the whole time we were doing our weird sister being nude in a tub together, she was just like, yeah, I just talked about policy. And I was like, well, I'm glad you had a good birthday, you know?
Oh my God.
I thought it was a total flop. And she was like, it was great. Then we got sushi, and that was wonderful.
Oh my God. I just love the image of you two sitting next to each other in a giant tub.
A pretty small tub, actually. So we had to our legs were weirdly touching at the ankle. You know what I mean? Forced contact with your siblings while nude. I don't recommend it.
Well, you're with your grown-ass siblings.
Yeah, we're both in our
everyone is
both
a
in our
grown ass
30s.
adult.
Yeah. Just how was your massage?
Oh my God. I appreciate that. We got in the car after the massages and after like the white shaman, his description of self was shaman, but just, he's not a shaman, he was white. Who said breast milk could cure cancer and like cured his mother-in-law. And my weirdo dude. And we'd both gone to different like doctors, which like, by the way, I'm very into like homeopathic medicine and all that stuff. Like I'm not against that. These people are just quacks.
Surely. These people are just quakes.
Quakes.
Quake.
And, Penny's decided to play with the noisiest toy because it's my birthday. Yeah, good
That's
girl.
your fanfare.
It is my fanfare. And we got in the car and it was pouring rain and we didn't expect the rain. So we're in the car right after the massage, so thirsty. And I brought a water bottle. So we're just chugging water. And they look at me and they're like, how was the massage? And I was like, it was so interesting. And they're like, oh my God, mine was terrible. I'm like, oh my God, mine was terrible too.
But they said it first. You were like, oh, thank God.
Exactly. And we did go to lunch and it was really funny.
Good.
But then, but here's the thing about bad gifts is like, you know what I mean? In that situation, it wasn't a bad gift. It was very thoughtful. And I feel like intention is everything. You know what I mean? And we laughed about it until we broke up. And now I laugh about it alone.
And now I laugh about it. We laughed about it and now I laugh about it.
I mean, I have totally flopped on gift giving as well. Like I'm not winning any awards over here. You know what I mean? It's been a while. I think I was 5, but you know what I mean? I'm going to screw it up. I feel like this is the year I'm going to screw it up. I'm putting that karma back out into the world. Please don't let me screw that up. Oh yeah, that's a nice toy.
Actually, if it makes you feel any better, it's like a little bit of background noise, but it doesn't even sound like crinkling. It's just sort of like birds chirping out the window.
Oh my gosh, she's such an asshole. Ah! Well, girl, all right. Parting words. What do we wish for my 36th year?
I mean, sleep seems like really on the nose. Like, I think we can shoot for more than just that. That's what I'm manifesting for me and for everyone is just sleep right now.
Sleep.
But, so, girl, let's talk about this. I'm applying for a passport tomorrow because the library's only available on Wednesdays. So, like, I want to get out of here eventually, but I don't know where I want to go. I told you on the online application, it's like, do you have any plans to go out of the country? And I was like, fuck you, of course I don't, But I want to go somewhere eventually. So that's just like, I'm looking ahead to the future. So Brooke, when this whole thing simmers down a little bit more, what do you want to go do? Give me an ink blot of your future.
I don't know. I think I want to go places I haven't been before.
Anything in mind?
You know what I mean?
You want to go to Europe together?
Oh, girl. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, please.
I'll show up in
I want
this.
you to wear. I want to wear. I guess that's your traveling outfit. You know what travels it well internationally? Satin. It's an old time traveling clothes. You know what I mean? Very nice.
Excuse me, sir. Does this stagecoach have a garment steamer? It doesn't.
Ma'am, this is a Delta flight. Yeah, I think I just want to go. I think it's actually really funny. Spending time in Columbus this weekend was really nice, but I'm also like ready to go a place I haven't been.
Yeah.
When I travel, you know what I mean? So I'm excited to go to some new places and I don't care where.
Yeah,
it can even be like a sketchy part of Miami I haven't been to.
Well, girl, we could always go back. I think we have a knack. We have a knack for finding the sketchy parts.
Have we told the Miami story on here, or should we just do that next week?
I don't think we have. So let's find a theme that's relevant to that. Probably traveling. Maybe we should just talk about traveling.
Perfect. We'll talk about traveling. Please stay tuned for the Miami story next week where we almost didn't live.
You won't be disappointed. All right. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have this naughty little boy tied up in the dungeon. His name is Ethan Winters. And if he touches my daughters again, I don't know what I'll do. But I'll tell you something. He won't like it.
Please tune in next week for Eileen to continue to be terrifying and for me to really be charming and eat cake on screen. We love you all so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes all weekend and into this week. We will see you next Tuesday and every Tuesday on the Dish.
All right, bye everyone, and remember, no wire hangers ever.